Have you ever wondered how sparkly diamonds are? Well, it turns out they are.
Gentlemen, I'll give you one last chance. Come now, one of you must be the thief.
And who have we got here, Carson?
You didn't think it would be that easy to steal. This coming spring.
Ground control to Major Tom.
It's Tom, not Dom. How many times do I have to tell you that?
Are we a tad irritable today? Did you take your protein tablets?
Yes, a protein bar is the same thing.
A protein bar is not the same thing. We gave you tablets for a reason. Engines are on. Did you check ignition?
You just said the engines are on. Doesn't that imply that ignition is on too?
No, there's a difference. I can't believe you don't know that at this stage of the mission.
Hey, all this science stuff I don't understand.
Ground control to Major Tom.
They wanted to better themselves. They lived for detention. They were hooked on.
Oh yeah.
Move and you die. Young men willing to improve their life skills. They lived for the thrill. They were addicted.
You move and you die.
Hello? 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 Yes, it is. Yes, that's correct. Thank you, Detective. Gentlemen, I'll give you one last chance. If a thief will own up, I shall send the detective away, and when he arrives, nothing more will be said. Come now, one of you must be the thief.
Casson! Nobody will say he's a thief.
So I guess the thief, if he's here,
Must be laughing all the way to the bank.
The thief is here, Spiller. He has to be.
We've searched the room and each other to no avail. Perhaps the thief is invisible.
For Pete's sake, Roderick, don't joke about it. I don't like the situation any more than you. But obviously, one of you is a thief.
You're absolutely right, Carson. The diamonds were here 1 minute and then gone the next. It could only be one of us here who took them.
We all saw the diamonds and handled them. Why did I leave them on the table and turn my back on them?
You mean why did we all turn our back on them? We all went to the window.
Yes, and that's when a thief struck.
The thief certainly is a good customer.
Mary, what is good customer? A person who has got feet, no?
The exact opposite, DuPont.
Does anyone have a match?
Yes.
George Carson,
Thank you for coming at short notice, Detective Tibbs.
your phone message mentioned diamonds that had been stolen.
Yes, stolen, and in this very room by someone here.
And who do we have here, Carson?
I can vouch for all these gentlemen. That is, William DuPont,
Yeah.
John Roderick, Colin McNally, Peter Spiller.
G'day, mate.
They are the diamond dealers from Paris, Sydney, Melbourne and Coober Pedy. This is the first time Spiller and I have met in person.
Do you mean to tell me that one of these men stole the diamonds, Carson?
I'm afraid so, Tibbs. They all agree with me on that point, unless you believe in ghosts.
No, I can't say I do, Carson. Okay, could you start the story from the beginning?
Certainly.
Earlier that month.
I was contacted a month ago by a mutual colleague who knew of a person wishing to sell his flawless diamonds.
Game over.
I met this client in person a fortnight ago at a mutual address. After examining the diamonds, I agreed to find him a buyer. I got in touch with DuPont, Roderick, McNally and Spiller via Zoom and arranged with each to meet here to view the stones where I hoped I would sell them.
Earlier that evening.
After everyone had examined them, I put them back in the case and left the case on the table. After the stones had been examined, McNally and I moved to the fireplace. DuPont, Spiller and Roderick stayed seated at the table discussing the value of the diamonds. McNally and I heard a noise outside that sounded like a woman scream.
Carson, what was that?
McNally and I walked to the window to see what the ruckus outside was about. When we heard a second scream, the other three moved from the table to the window. We stood at the window for a bit to see if I could see anything, but there wasn't a person in sight. When we returned to the table, the stones were gone from the open case.
McNally, what side did you stand next to Carson at the window?
I was standing on the left of Carson.
The suspicion seems to rest with us three here at the table, huh?
Perhaps you were the one who did it, DuPont.
Moi do it? Monsieur McNally, I am honest and open as a window.
McNally is only pulling your leg, DuPont.
Which suggests that either myself or Roderick is the thief.
Speak for yourself, Spiller.
Oh, how lovely. Gentlemen, I digress. The suspicion rests with any one of you.
How were you all arranged at the window?
I know that McNally was on my left.
Carson, I'll cut in here. I'm probably in a better position to explain. I was next to DuPont and Spiller squeezed in between Carson and DuPont.
Excellent. It's fairly straightforward then.
Tibbs, are you suggesting you know who did it?
Yes, I am. I can tell you the thief is not the person who has the diamonds in their possession now.
Are you saying there are two people responsible for this theft?
No, DuPont.
I'd prefer to have the diamonds in my possession before you accuse anyone, Tibbs.
That's easy. The diamonds are in your possession. Check your right coat pocket, Carson.
Is this a joke, Tibbs? It's a matchbox.
Now look inside.
The diamonds.
Tibbs, how can you explain this?
It was impossible for Carson and you, McNally, to steal them as you were both at the window.
So that makes Spiller or Roderick
No way, DuPont.
or moi suspects, no?
Indeed, DuPont. Who had the best chance of doing it? DuPont? Maybe Spiller? Or was it Roderick? Obviously the one furthest from the window, because he had the opportunity to pick them up on his way to the window as he was behind everyone else. He could lift the diamond case, empty the diamonds into the matchbox without anyone seeing. You see, the thief had to be left-handed. To use his right hand would have meant stretching his arm across his body, and this action might have been detected. Spiller is the only left-handed person here, and he was next to Carson.
You're nuts, Tibbs. I'm right-handed.
I have noticed you lift your cup by your left hand and you have badly stained left fingers from nicotine, which would indicate you are a heavy smoker. I also notice that the fingernails on your right hand are more carefully clipped than those on your left, which means you're more comfortable with scissors in your left hand.
I have followed your reasoning to date, Tibbs, but what about the matchbox?
Yeah, how did you know about the matchbox?
Well, I see several cigarette butts in the ashtray and an empty tear-off match packet with Jack Seller Cooper Pedy printed on it. I assume Carson lit the fire with a match from his own box, and Spiller, being the only smoker in the room, most likely asked Carson for a match.
But how would he have recovered the matchbox?
Spiller, having no matches, would have asked Carson if he could have his matchbox when he was leaving.
That's magnificent, Tibbs.
Well done, Monsieur Tibbs.
Well, well, well. You got me, Tibbs, but you're not going to take me in. Farewell, gentlemen.
Roderick! Stop that man!
Got it covered.
My time is coming, coming soon.
Shine bright like a diamond. shine bright like a diamond. Fine light in the beautiful sea. I chose to be happy. You and I, we're like diamonds in the sky. You're a shooting star, I see, a vision of ecstasy. When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. I knew that we'd become one right away. Oh, right away. At first sight, I felt the energy of sun rays. I saw the life inside. So shine bright tonight. You and I, we're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I too, I'm so alive. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. 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 Shine bright like a diamond.
Moi, do it? Monsieur Nelly, never. I'm open and honest as a window. I should be honest and open as a window, but I'm not.
Yes, stolen, and in this very room by someone here. Whoops. Yes, stolen, and in... Missed it? Yes, stolen, and in this very room by someone here.
Perhaps you were the one who did it, DuPont.
Whoops.
The diamonds!
Yeah, 2 words.
And hold the box.
2 fucking words.
Are you saying there are 2 people responsible for this theft?
I can vouch for all these gentlemen here. William DuPont, John Roderick, Colin McNally, Peter Spiller.
Does anyone have a match?
You say it with a bit more plum, can you, mate? Or...
Does anyone have a match?
No. Does anyone have a match?
Does anyone have a match?
You're facing my butt.
Here you go.
Excellent.
Oh, done.
Well done.
Which suggests that either Roderick or myself is the thief. Sorry.
Speak for yourself, Spiller.
Sorry.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.